Hi everyone, this is Jay Harris coming to you from Tom's Trading Room. I want to go into the weekend with a quick candlestick chart observation on the SPY. Now, what we're looking at here is the SPY as set for November 15th yesterday. And I'm looking back 60 days just so that I could blow up the view enough that you can see this 2-day pattern that I'm looking at here. This can be considered a piercing pattern in that yesterday's bearish day has been pierced with today's bullish reversal day. And if it ends up closing higher in the next half hour and it stays right about where it's at, it pierced the previous bearish day by 50% or more. Now, I'll look at some other Japanese candlestick reversal patterns, specifically the piercing pattern, and the differentiation between what shows up on the scan versus why this is not showing up on the scan is that the open of today's bullish day did not open lower than the low of the previous day. That's how it's programmed in, and you'll see that in the other charts that we bring up for the piercing pattern in just a few moments. You'll notice that the SPY off of its lows back here had a rising window once and a rising window twice, and the price action off this recent peak has filled both of those rising windows. The windows have closed. Almost. I mean, right down here, you see yesterday, the price did get down to where it would have, if it closed there, almost completely shut the rising window. But the price rejection kicked in here, and the bulls pulled the pricing off its lows to settle on where the price was accepted on the close at the low of that red body. So there's price rejection on that shadow. There's price rejection today on this shadow. And not only rejected this lower price, but it rejected its open price and is significantly trading higher off of its open, which is leading to a bullish reversal day, which is piercing the previous bearish day. So if this is truly going to be a secondary support, a rising support, meaning here's your support level on its lowest level here, and it made a reversal up, got some double top action here, reversed back, but it's going to stall right here and reverse off of this pullback right here, then you have a higher low. So if that is going to speak towards higher prices, we're going to see how this plays out. In fact, let's go forward one more day. So I said yesterday and today. I meant 2 days ago to yesterday, and here's what's happening today. It's following through a little bit more to the upside. We've got the overhead 200-day simple moving average as a possible resistance point, or at least where, prices have to make a decision, traders have to make a decision if they take it higher than the 200-day or not, and if it attacks the recent pivot high here. But if you want to look at any bullish action from here, I'll show you a way to find some bullish reversal patterns on some stocks, and maybe we use either the bottom of the lowest body in this 2-day pattern or the extreme low of the lowest shadow in the pattern as your stops. Whichever one you use is dependent on how conservative or aggressive you want to be. But right now, that's a higher low than the lowest low in this 60-day window. And you can use either one of these as your stop points. But let's get into some candlestick reversal patterns in case this is a support level that equities trade higher from. We want to look at coinciding bullish reversal patterns on equities coinciding with a possible bullish reversal pattern in the SPY itself. So I'm going to go to a different tab. You can go to the same tab, but go to the Stocks tab, hover over Stock Rankers, and then left click on your candlestick stars pattern. Okay, now I'm going to set this back for 11:15 because yesterday is when that 2-day pattern formed. So go back to that 11:15. Let's look over the penny and weekly stock list and click on search. We're going to leave the button in the 2-day bullish patterns. We're looking for bullish kickers and we're looking for piercing patterns. And so let's click on search and see what we get. When it populates or populates the list, it will refresh the page and show you there's about 24 different stocks. Now you can copy these into a spreadsheet. You can copy these into your My Stock list, or you can just write these down on a notepad, whichever you want to do to track these. And I'm not going to go through each one. We're not even going to look at option trades on each of these. I'm just showing you the stocks. And what I would say from here now is watch into next week what the price action of these stocks do with these bullish reversal patterns. Here's a pattern column, and it shows about 5 or 6 or 7 piercing lines to start. There's a bullish kicker pattern, more piercing patterns, and more bullish kickers. So there's ExxonMobil. If you want to click on pick, left click on pick, and it will bring up the chart, and you'll see another piercing pattern right down here. And you see right here that the open of the bullish reversal day was lower than the low of the previous day, and it still pierced the previous bearish day. And it looks like about a double bottom support, maybe even a triple bottom support. So I would favor an ExxonMobil being tracked, at least for the stock price. I'm not telling you to trade it, we can't do that, but track the stock prices. It's got a triple bottom support with a bullish reversal pattern off that support, and let's see how it plays out into next week. The next one, Aflac, click on the pick, and same thing, you're going to see the piercing pattern. However, it did not come back down to a support area. So maybe you throw a Fibonacci retracement of this up leg right here and see if that piercing pattern is a bullish reversal off a fib support level. And click on the chart to make it disappear, and go through each one and take a look at the patterns and where they coincide, with support, whether it be a moving average support or price support or a fib retracement support. So there you are, folks. Just a quick observation there on some candlesticks and how to use the tools to spot the patterns and assess whether or not they're on support or not. And then it's up to us to track them out from here. Hope you have a great weekend. And if we don't speak to you sooner, happy Thanksgiving, guys. Bye for now.